So my first attempt to do something for the holidays ended up being too ambitious, and my second idea yielded something weird going on with the green screen. But hey, at least the background's Christmassy and I'm wearing a Santa hat. Does that help? Greetings, fellow adventurers. Fred here, and welcome to a LARP Saga double feature, where I talk about more than one thing that doesn't necessarily require its own video, but I still want to talk about it anyway. And first on the schedule for this video, I want to talk about, first, there's the LARP Saga transition from a monthly box to a quarterly box. Let's dive into it. So first off, in case you don't follow the LARP Box community on Facebook or other social media, it was recently announced that LARP Box has shifted from a monthly box to a quarterly box, which, in case you don't know, is one box every 3 months instead of one box a month. This change was made for a number of reasons. One was to give the items more time to arrive. 2, give them more time to choose the items. And 3, relieve the workload from their already stretched thin LARP box staff, which is only 3 people, among other things. This news doesn't come necessarily as a surprise to me. I was just wondering when it was going to drop. But I was actually concerned for a long while about the amount of projects Bart was ladening him and his team with. And I was very worried that if something of this nature wasn't done soon, Bart was going to have serious mental health issues or was going to have a heart attack, which a lot of people I don't think would want to happen. I know I wouldn't, because we're kind of friends. This news is a bit more of a relief to me, because it means I won't have to do that many more unboxings on this channel in coming years, and it means that there may be less themes that I'm actually interested in. I mean, the first theme of the quarterly boxes is Fae Court of Winter, and as you all know, the Fae and I have a bit of rather nasty history between us. But another thing this gives me relief about is it can concentrate more of my resources on other role-playing game aspects that I actually have been very interested in, such as Dungeons and Dragons, and something I want to talk to you about a little bit in this video. Galaxy's Edge. Now, you may be wondering, why do I want to talk about Galaxy's Edge, a Star Wars attraction at Disney parks, or here on a role-playing YouTube channel? Well, there's several reasons, but the best way I can describe it was already described by Cheyenne Rain over at LARP House, who graciously allowed me to use this footage from one of her videos in order to explain it. So, take it away, Cheyenne.
Enjoy the rest of your evening at Hollywood Studios.
So we just saw
experience. That's never been done before,
right? So we just saw the making of Star Wars film in Hollywood Studios, where they talk about the new park and the new hotel, where they say we've created a new type of storytelling. It's an immersive experience. You are the flight crew. You get to live your own Star Wars story. That's not a new type of storytelling, my dudes. There's gonna be a giant Star Wars LARP. Hate to break it to you. You're all LARPers now. Welcome.
Yes, and thank you to Cheyenne Rain of Larp House for letting me use that footage to explain it, because it was the best description, and I'm just a big fan of her facial expressions and how she thinks and talks. Those are the big things I admire about Cheyenne Rain of Larp House. While it'll be a while before I am able to go to Galaxy's Edge, it's gonna be a lot while down the road before I can pull that trip off. I can bring Galaxy's Edge to you guys, as in a manner of speaking, because I've started ordering Galaxy's Edge merch off eBay, but then I later discovered the Galaxy's Edge Discord, where I can get the items for a lot cheaper, excluding shipping. And I'd like to show you some of the items that I bought thus far. All these are actually from eBay, and they're the last Galaxy's Edge items I'm buying off eBay due to pricing. And we're going to start with the first things here. First, we have the Comlink from the Jedi Gear set. Yes, I did get the Jedi Gear set. But the Comlink is actually, a fun fact about the prop making of this, it's actually based off a women's razor, that they added some greeblies to give it a sci-fi look, and make it a device that Star Wars characters can use to communicate, more specifically the Jedi. Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon famously used these Comlinks in Episode 1. And what's cool about this Comlink is it comes with several light and sound features, which I will show here.
This is General Kenobi. We have your transmission. I'm dispatching Commander Cody to bring you back. You and I are going to give Grievous a little parting gift. We'll have to stand and fight. Fall back. Fall back! A great leap forward often requires first taking 2 steps back. A peacekeeper belongs on the front lines of conflict. Otherwise, he wouldn't be able to do his job. You will not jeopardize your safety trying to be heroes. Understood?
Wait a sec. Isn't this thing missing a line?
Hello there.
Well, memes aside, this Comlink does have some pretty cool voice options, and in terms of from the Clone Wars computer animated series from General Obi-Wan Kenobi, and the sound for notifying when there's a transmission incoming. That is a pretty cool immersive feature. And I can't wait to use this item along with the other items on future characters and videos. Secondly, we have these macro binoculars. They don't zoom in or anything. They're just a very cool aesthetic piece of plastic that will make a good cosplay or roleplay item for kids and those kid at heart. Rounding off the Jedi Gear set, we have the Holo Projector that Qui-Gon used to show Watto the hologram of the Queen's Royal Starship. This Holo Projector also comes with 3 holographic figures, which you can implant in the base and press a button and it lights up and gives dialogue from those characters, depending on which character you put into the stand. Overall, the Jedi Gear set is a cool roleplay item for kids and the kid at heart. I'm still having fun with these items ever since I bought them, and I plan to use them as a basic issue kit for me, Radnor, Derek, and any other characters that come on the channel as manifestations of my imagination. And so they have these items all ready to go as a basic issue. Finally, we have the Lightsaber Chassis from Savi's workshop that is used as the core to build your own lightsaber at the workshop. The chassis is all that I have of the lightsaber itself. But I am planning to gather more scrap metal over the coming months to build out this lightsaber. If you want to see the progress on this, I'll have pictures of it on my Instagram as I get more pieces. Though I gotta say about the chassis alone, I'm surprised at the amount of heft that this thing has in it due to the battery pack and speaker system in the base. This thing, you throw it, you could potentially injure somebody. But that's not what we're gonna do with this right now. No, because right now I want to show you the last item that came with this chassis. The Lightsaber Crystal. Don't know how well you can see it in my hand, but I'll cut away to some shots of the crystal. The crystal determines the color of the blade, but it's not the physical crystal color that determines the color. There's an RFID code registered in the crystal, so that when you pop it in, you have this lightened sound effect that once you which means that the crystal is aligned properly, and then you can begin placing the scrap metal that you use to assemble your lightsaber on the hilt. It's a cool experience from what I've seen online, and I hope to one day do it in person, but for now, I'm going to have to settle for gathering the scrap metal and building it myself. But as a Jedi Master from Star Wars The Old Republic said, ordinarily we have Jedi gather the materials themselves, so I'm going the ordinary path with this. So that has been my thoughts on the Larp box transitioning from a monthly box to a quarterly box, and showcasing some of my Galaxy's Edge merch that I have thus far. But let me know down in the comments what you think of Larp box transitioning to a quarterly box, and let me know if you want me to do more with Galaxy's Edge merch, or seeing as it is technically role-playing here on the channel, but I can focus more in on the items oriented towards roleplay, if that will be more agreeable. In the meantime, if you enjoyed what you saw, consider giving this video a thumbs up, and if you are new around here, be sure to subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss another video. You can find links down below to my social media, as well as the pages where you can support the channel. Or, if you just want to drop me an email, you can do so at this address. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you on the Trail of Adventure, and happy holidays.